What's it been like this week as you build up to North London derby? Does it have a different feel to it?
I suppose it maybe will to today, Nick. You know, it's been pretty normal really. We had a few missing at the start of the week. You know, there's been a few not training, but they're back today. Hopefully, most of them. So, I suppose get the buzz a bit today. I don't know, even with the foreign lads, whether they understand quite as much the way we do when we've all been brought up with it. Just what it means these games. So. But they'll find out on Sunday when they get on the pitch, that's for sure.
If you were to win there again, and having beaten them this season already, you'd go 13 points clear of them, and can you then finally once and for all set the argument that you are now finally the dominant team in North London?
I don't know, not till the end of the season, Nick. We've got a nice cushion at the moment, but that can, we've all seen 10 points erode very quickly. It can all change. So. We just, we've got a tough run of games coming up now. Arsenal, Man United, Everton away, Chelsea. Real difficult period. So we need to go there on Sunday and get something from this game for sure.
I mean, you've drawn away at Liverpool just recently and obviously soundly beaten Newcastle. I mean, another good result though. You're almost nailing down third place, aren't you? Because you're picking off your rivals that are chasing you.
Well, we're in good shape. As I say, 10 points is a nice cushion, but... we've just got to keep it going, really. And Arsenal are dangerous opposition. There's no doubt about that. It'll be a difficult game, and they've had a bad week, obviously, with the Milan game and then Sunderland. But they've got good players and they're a good side, so we've got to be at our best for sure if we're going to get the result we need.
Does that make them more dangerous that they're coming off the back of a couple of bad results, or can you exploit what there's bound to be anxiety amongst their players and their fans if things don't go well for them?
Well, I think it's important we start well. You go into a game like that where they've not been in such good form the last couple of weeks, that it's important you get off to a good start. You don't want to give them an early start and they get their towels up and the crowd get right behind them. You want to make sure that first 15 minutes or so that we can try, if we can, get hold of the ball and frustrate them early in the game, and maybe get that bit of anxiety coming through from the crowd.
For Emmanuel Adebayor, he's going back to play against one of his old clubs. Is it a test of his temperament, and how do you feel he'll respond?
I'm sure he'll enjoy going back there and playing. He played well against them at home this year, so I don't think it'll be a problem. But I suppose he'll get some stick when he, that goes with the territory now when you go back to your old club in lots of cases. So. But I'm sure he can handle it. He'll keep his cool, hopefully, and just get on with the game. And that's what he needs to do.
How would you describe what a North London derby is like in the context of the English Premier League? Well,
it's fierce, that's for sure. It's one of the big derbies, the Manchester derby, obviously the Liverpool-Everton derby. This is right up there, I think, with them games. And since I've been back here, we've had some fantastic games. I mean, the first week I came back, the 4-4 game was an amazing game. 2 goals in the last minute we scored. And then last year, coming from 2 down to come back and win 3-2 was amazing. So, and we've had the upper hand the last couple of years for sure. But as I say, they're a good side and they're dangerous opposition.
Walker and Parker got named in the England squad yesterday, but no Lennon, no Defoe, no Dawson. Were you surprised a bit by their omissions?
Well, I suppose Stuart he's picked the squad down and brought a few younger faces in, and giving some of the younger players a chance to see what they can do. So, no Rio, no Frank. There was quite a few of the more senior ones that he knows about left out of the team. So he's obviously gone for a team that's, he wants to look at a few players there.
You signed Stuart, didn't you, when you were at West Ham?
Yes, I did, yeah.
How do you feel he'll do as caretaker manager?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll do well. I mean, I signed him as a player. He was a fantastic player. Fantastic, unbelievable. I tried to sign him 2 years before I signed him. And the chairman at West Ham at the time said, he's too old, Harry, he's finished. And he went to Newcastle, didn't do great. And then I took him from Newcastle 2 years later, and he was amazing at West Ham, absolutely fantastic. Took Nigel Winterburn around about the same time, and they were 2 great players, but still had so much to offer. And Piercy was top class.
He was suggesting yesterday that he'd be happy to take England to Euro 2012 to buy the FA ahead of time.
Sorry, it's a Spurs press conference. I think time to No more England questions. I think it's a Spurs game.
Just
Playing
one
Arsenal.
very last
don't,
one.
Nick,
Have
Nick,
you
we
been
don't want to
approached?
ask any more questions.
I haven't
on
been
that,
approached, Nick. No.
No more
No,
questions
I
from
haven't
anyone.
spoke to
Please,
anybody.
thank you.
Nick.
All right, just if you could update us on any injury news and things.
I'm not sure, Nick, till this morning, really. I think that we're going to, those that were missing last week, Luca went down with the flu, Adebayo had a knee, hopefully they'll be okay. Akoto had a little operation, but he's trained this week, so he's fine. So we're not too bad off. Van der Vaart, Rafa has trained this week. Hopefully he'll be fit. So not too many. Tom Huddleston's had an operation. It's going to keep him out for the season, obviously. But the ones that have been fit, most of them are available, I think.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Nick.
Harry,
Yeah.
it's been 17 years since Tottenham was the top London club. How important is it to get it this year?
Very important. That's the most important thing for me this year, to be honest with you. I really want to try to finish top London club and, at least get that third place if we can. We've got a great opportunity in the position we're in, but as I said, it can all change very quickly. We've got to keep it going and keep playing the way we are at the moment to do that. So, but that would be the key. Anything above that would be a fantastic bonus. But that third spot is really what we're looking on. I want that at least,
Scott Parker in the England team.
Yeah.
Some people are even talking about him as being England captain. Do you think he's up for it?
I think Scotty, he for sure he could captain England, but it's up to Stuart who he picks. There's a lot of good candidates there for sure. So, but Scotty's captained the team here, a couple of times this year. He's just a fantastic boy, a great professional. As I've said a million times, you couldn't get a better boy. Top class person, and a top class player.